Welcome back to Mug and D, everybody. Today
Whoa!
it's a canon episode. Can you believe it?
No.
I can't.
I can't either, but it's session 32. I don't remember when the last time we played was, so let me fill you in a little bit on what was going on. Um,
Wild.
so the party has made their way into the realm of Bitopia, sent there after traveling across the continent to seek out a relic called the Ring of the Wild Wanderer. You found yourselves within a world with no sky. Rather, there are two lands opposite each other, with gravity shifting Mario Galaxy style somewhere in between. You spent a few days seeking for clues for where you might find information on your goal, and eventually you found out there should be a larger civilization westward. You set out on a journey, making a few detours along the way, and eventually you came across a small factory building. You entered, you fought off a few demons who were inside, and eventually you found a figure operating some large drilling machine, mining crystals from the cavern walls. You walked past him, seemingly unnoticed, and entered into the mouth of this cave, descending into the earth below. And that's where we left off.
Oh, it was the mine. You're so correct.
Yes,
Into
just
that
in
factory,
time.
murdered all the employees,
Indeed.
and then went into the cave. Little detour, fought off demons. That's the polite way of putting it, isn't it?
Yeah,
The employees were all evil and attacked us.
could be.
Yeah, of course. We didn't trespass or anything. God no. Well, let's get our bearings. What does this cave look like?
Yes,
What's in
so
front of us?
you kind of begin walking in, and immediately it is a lot darker than you're used to. Even those of you with dark vision takes you a minute to look around. But as you do, and you slowly creep deeper into this cave, you do notice there are many small, faint light sources inside the walls. There are countless gems of every color that you can imagine. Lining these walls, dimly illuminating the immediate space. It's not light enough for someone without dark vision to really see where you're going, but it just kind of looks like you are looking into this endlessly black sky with these stars of every color. And as you're
I hold
walking,
my hand.
you all hold hands so you don't trip. And the cavern is kind of sloping downward just slightly, and kind of curving a little bit to the left. Um, you continue on. Is there anything you are doing as you proceed?
Cog's fascinated by all the gems. They're like chaos emeralds.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all Cog's got.
Am I the only one without dark vision? Question mark.
I
I
have
have dark vision
native
using my
dark vision.
magical monocle of magicness.
Okay.
I have no clue what Bandit is saying.
Banner
I have
has a
dark
monocle.
vision, yeah, because of my magical monocle.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does Wolfie have dark vision? Or night?
Ilaria.
I think elves always have
Yes, I
dark
do.
vision.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I'm the only one without it. Great.
Yeah,
Just
Oh wait, I'll hold your hand.
Hold Aira's hand particularly tightly.
I think we all. I think Ilaria is probably the only person who's like not an idiot right now and like being distracted by shiny things on the walls.
All right. So, loud metal pipe noise and Aira hold hands as you proceed into the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. So yeah, it kind of curves to the left a little bit. You walk for a while. It's completely silent except for the sound of your own footsteps, and occasionally there will be a drop of liquid into some puddle on the floor. As you walk, you kind of find it hard to track how long you've been down here, but just walking forward in the dark, you feel like you've been walking for a solid like 15 or 20 minutes, just slowly curving off to the left, ever downward. Is there anything you do during this time, or do you just continue walking?
Gang, not gonna lie, I'm kind of bored. We're not a.
Seems to be a long ass tunnel. I kind of expected something else.
I mean, you know, we've come this far. We might as well keep going.
What if they were really just boring gem miners, though?
Yeah, to be fair, there's a pretty high chance we stumble upon a dead end. But don't you want to stumble upon that dead end first?
You know what they say about gem mining? As soon as you stop, there's diamonds behind the wall.
Oh,
That's
you're
true.
so
That's
correct.
Yeah. Onwards.
And with that, you continue moving forward into the cave. Um, Eventually, you see that the gradual curve of this pathway that you're on eventually shifts into this sharper corner that turns off to the left at like a 90-degree angle, so you can't really see around where it goes. But before you get to there, you see on the right side of this cavern, there's a small wooden door, just kind of shut on the cavern wall.
Yeah, just
Well,
open
we
the door,
opened
right?
the door, right?
Yeah, just open it.
It's
Yeah.
small wooden door, yeah.
Yeah. Quahog
All
will
right.
approach the door and try to open it.
All right.
Doesn't even knock.
Cool. As you go to open the door, you jiggle the doorknob and it opens. And let me shift the scene here into a new room.
Ooh. I missed this, by the way.
All right. So, as you open the door, you see there are 3 figures. One is knelt in prayer, softly chanting. There's one currently sharpening a scimitar, and one seems to be reading something at a small desk. They're all wearing dark robes, and every part of their body that's not covered by these robes are wrapped in these gray bandages, including their face. And you see that a symbol has been painted on these bandages over their face. It's this infinity symbol with the 2 snake heads emerging out of the top. If you zoom in, you might be able to kind of see it.
Wow.
Yeah, I can. Wow.
Nice.
Great
Thanks.
keyboard.
Thank you. I drew the whole thing.
Wow, that's very impressive.
But anyway, as you enter the room, not so subtly, you do draw the attention of this figure right here in the front. What do you do as you kind of both are startled and notice each other? Hold on, I'll get your figures on the map here. It is. It's a cauldron. You have to get closer to determine what's inside of it or what its deal is, but you can tell it is a cauldron of some sort. So Quahog, you are kind of the one who pressed into the room here. So what do you do as you notice what's going on in here?
Oh, we've got the perfect snapping on. Oh no, that's annoying.
Ha ha ha.
Anyway. Oh, hello, friends. Sorry for interrupting you. What are you guys doing down here?
The one that's sitting next to the cauldron here, that's kind of knelt in prayer, looks over in your direction just silently, and goes back to whatever they were doing.
Well, they're not attacking.
Yeah. Hold on.
They must be a very peaceful cult.
I forgot where the settings are. I want to turn on my fucking goddamn thing. Oh, it's bottom left. Okay. Well, they're not too mad at me. But let's just wander in. Let's wander over and in.
It's probably not a good idea.
All right.
Sorry about it.
You'll startle them, no.
So Quahog, you kind of
Not ready.
walk into the room. What are the rest of you doing?
Can I still not see?
You are completely blind. There's no light.
Dope.
There's no lights. Wait, they are also just sitting in the dark in the room.
Yep.
All right, I guess.
Follow the sound.
I'm
Go
hiding
on.
behind. No, I'm hiding behind.
I forgot. What? So like, we could advance, right? Like, it still keeps going.
Oh, yeah,
like, we're on
totally.
paths.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
Yeah.
we could explore.
I'm
We
going
could
to. Koa's gonna take a peek in the cauldron.
All right. So Quahog, as you make your way over towards this cauldron, you look inside, and there is some like bubbling liquid. And as you look, it's got this. You can't really make out the color of it because of like it's dark in here. You can't make out color. It's mostly just like shapes and stuff with your dark vision. So you don't really get a sense visually at what this might be. But as you do approach, the figure on the opposite side of the room, who's kind of sharpening one of their scimitars, slowly begins just kind of creeping in the direction of the door.
You know what? I have a lantern. Do you guys think these guys are like light sensitive? What if I crack this one open?
Oh, they might be.
Flashbang him.
Yeah,
They
let
don't want to
me-
be rude.
Yeah, you know what? Let me-
If you want to be rude, though, go for it.
I would wait. Let me just check one thing in my spell list before. Do I have the bonfire one? No, I
I
don't.
like that you moved
Well,
the
that
space
case-
away from Era, and now she is completely alone in the dark.
Alright, let me.
And she doesn't even know.
You're about to light your lantern. It's fine.
Yeah, let me take a match and light this lantern. Might as well do it to Era as well because I have no use for lanterns anymore.
I mean, it's dark even with our dark vision.
All right, let me do this quickly.
I like the gems in every possible color we can imagine.
Yes.
Namely red, yellow, blue, and green.
Thank you. That's all the colors that I know.
Yeah.
All right, so
Not very good at imagining things.
that could be.
Yeah.
All right, so loud amount of pipe noise. Do you light this torch out here in the hallway, or how are you doing this?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Isn't the door open?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah. Let me enlighten these.
Cog was born in a barn. You know how it goes.
Cool. I'll say loud amount of pipe noise. Go ahead and make an insight check as you light up this light.
Oh no, I'm not very
And
insightful.
pipe light a torch.
Wait, that's
Thank you
wisdom.
for
Oh my
that.
god. I actually. It's the first time I do a roll where I don't have to use 0 because like every roll is like intelligence.
Nice.
Oh, I'm not insightful.
Cool. So you light this torch, and suddenly, Aira, you can see that Quahog's wandered into the room by themselves with loud amount of pipe noise kind of slowly following behind. And you also see that the figures are kind of making their way towards the door, trying to flank Quahog and possibly pipe in the room. They are just completely silent. None of them say or do anything other than the moving right now. What are the rest of you or Quahog? What are all of you doing?
I like to point at the top guy. Yeah, wait, let me get my pointer.
Mm-hmm.
Pointer. Yeah, I like to point at this guy and say stop.
Okay. He
As a side
stops.
note, did they not react to the light at all?
Not at all. No.
I guess they're pretty blind.
Yeah, I suppose actually.
Right, so he stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, that's
He stops. Kind of.
roses.
It appears as if he's looking in your direction, though he is obviously completely blind. But he holds out this scimitar that he has and just kind of extends his arm towards you.
Does he want me to take the scimitar? I guess I'll take the scimitar.
He is going to slash at you with his scimitar as you reach towards it.
God damn it.
That's a 14 to hit you.
Ah, I got a 16 armor class.
All right, he misses. He
What
doesn't.
the hell?
He slashes at you. You kind of whip your arm back out of the way, but he doesn't continue attacking.
This guy's like a weird sentry of some sort.
Hey, now that the torch is lit, can I see in the cauldron any better?
Yes, you can. You look into this cauldron, and it is full of this bubbling dark red liquid.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Alright, I would like to take my sickle and just like throw it into the corner of the room.
Your sickle?
Yeah,
Okay.
just toss it.
Yeah. You toss your sickle. It kind of clangs to the ground.
Now you gotta go deeper into the room to get it far.
And the guy's just kind of standing here as if in the standoff, seemingly doesn't care or notice what you just did.
Alright, this
You
theory
know-
has been disproven.
I think we just should head out. They're not really doing anything.
They all don't seem to speak.
I'm going to say, Ilaria and Aira, you're both still out in the hallway. Go ahead and roll perception checks.
Okay. I don't know who's first in VC order. Is it me or Wolfie?
It's gonna be you probably.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah. It's me, Bando, Zoe, Wolfie for VC order right now.
Okay. Please load. Okay. That is 18.
Okay.
Pretty perceptive.
13.
The light has really helped me.
Yes, as the light kind of illuminates the space around you, suddenly you hear the faint sound of footsteps coming from around the corner. You're not sure how many sets, but it is at least more than one.
Alaria, I hear some steps. Do you think we should go in the room or run? Do we book it? Or do we hide? Are we doing sneaky?
Well, so there's steps coming around the corner.
Mhm.
I think we should.
'Cause I mean,
We
these
probably
guys are
join.
attacking.
Yeah, we should probably join the rest of the party inside before we draw any more attention.
Okay.
At least if it's just these three, we can just take them. Worst case scenario.
Okay. I'm gonna toddle into the room then.
Yeah,
And
we're
then
gonna
we'll
just duck
gently
behind
shut
the
the door.
door and like yeah.
All right. So you head into this room here, joining this tense, kind of silent standoff, where everyone's just kind of standing motionlessly, maybe looking at each other, maybe just maybe not looking.
Gohawk gives a polite wave to Era and Alaria on them coming in the room.
I don't think these guys are blind.
Alaria just does like a shushing motion while she hears the footsteps come down the hallway.
Cool.
All right. Do you just stand there? Do you wait? What are you doing?
It sounds
I'm
like we just
posted
wait
at the
at this
door.
point, right? just for a couple minutes, see what happens.
Yeah.
I really want to kick this goddamn cauldron down, but I'll wait.
That would
Can I like hear through the door?
Make a perception check.
Oh. Let's see. Ooh, 8.
You listen out the door. It's a thicker door than you expect, and you can't really make out whatever is on the other side.
Okay.
Is there any?
1 second, I need to read one of my cantrips again.
Is there any abrasions or like holes in the wood that you can look through?
No, there are not. It's just a solid wood door.
All right.
You can make an abrasion, but it might not be very quiet.
Yeah.
I'm still posted up there.
Yeah, Gohawk's trusting the stay silent request, so...
Yeah.
As you are all standing there silently, doing nothing, the figure that was over kind of knelt by the desk reading something suddenly stands up, looks towards the other ones, makes this like weird hand symbol. You see this like faint magic kind of between their hands as they wave them around, casting some sort of incantation. Suddenly the other two in the room, dart back. They like rush towards the back of the room, just kind of in a sprint. What are you doing?
That's ominous.
I would like to like walk to this guy.
Yeah, Ko's gonna face a challenge as well. I'll follow this guy.
Okay.
I'm
Are you just following? Are you drawing weapons, or what's your intention here?
Kohawk's still unarmed here.
I
Okay.
like to talk to this man.
I'm gonna duck behind the cauldron.
Okay. Sure.
Just be careful. I want to kick that cauldron over, and I don't want to spill
That is
shit on
fine.
you.
As long as we're both behind it, we can like kick it over and like make the people in front of the door slip or something. I don't know.
Oh, good idea.
So Pipe, what do you say to this guy?
Yeah, hello, sir.
You're met with silence.
Are you assuming they're gender?
Maybe. I just assume hooded figures are weird cultist guys, because girls would have like our dungeons.
Very true. So as these figures continue rushing back, they kind of go towards these bedrolls that are on the floor. They kind of reach down into them, and they both pull out these like short, like light crossbows. And as they do, they draw them and begin trying to attack you all. So let's just roll initiative here. as suddenly it seems combat has broken out following this strange figure's strange incantations.
I love VC order.
Me too.
Not 20, baby.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah,
Pretty
22.
good, pretty good. Yeah,
Ooh,
these ones are pretty-
nice.
What's up with these weird ass
Ooh,
That is
nice.
sick. Yeah, this
You
is
think-
6. Or nat 1, but you know, it's initiative, so I don't know if we worry about nat 1s, but.
Alright, let me get the other guys on here too. Okay. Okay.
This is epic.
Alright, so Quahog, you are first up as you see these figures pulling their weapons, seemingly with intent to kill. What would you like to do?
Yeah, the Zoe sketch is really good, by the way. Make sure you all take a look.
Awesome, Pete.
It's true.
She was very quick with this one as well. Good job.
I was just gonna do an edit of the picture, but the picture was so low quality I had to trace it to do it.
Based. Okay. You said they were crossbows, right?
Yeah, they're like light crossbows.
Okay. So the one immediately beside Pipe has disadvantage. In that case, I feel fine leaving that one. Anytime Pipe's in melee range, I feel like the parental instinct kick in, but...
They do also all have these like scimitars at their sides, so it seems they have
Well...
melee options as well.
Right now. Okay, let's just attack the one that I moved towards.
Alright.
8 plus 9. I haven't done a damage roll in a while. That's 17.
That's a hit. I'm going to label
Okay.
these guys.
Yeah. 1d8 plus 8. 11 damage. For
Alright.
attack 1.
Sounds good.
And attack 2. That's a hit. Because the other one was a hit. And 11 damage again.
Sweet.
And that'll do me. I don't have many of my resources, so I'll call it there.
Alright, sounds good. You kind of carve into this guy, slashing. His bandages kind of begin bleeding from beneath them, and you cut into him. That ends your turn, and next up is guy number 2, right here by Loud Metal Pipe Noise. So this was the guy who was kind of, it seemed, casting some kind of spell or incantation. You weren't quite sure what it was, but as he finishes that up, he reaches down towards the sickle at his side and is going to slash at you with it.
Hail miss.
He rolled a 21.
Oof.
What the hell?
That is 6 damage, and he kind of steadies his position and takes one more swing at you. That's only a 14. So that one misses. So as he swings his first one, you kind of duck down under the way, and he's unable to strike true with his second attempt. And that ends his turn. Next up is number 3, here by Quahog. He's going to kind of do the same thing the other one did. Take a few swings at you. The first one's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. You take 6 slashing damage. He's going to swing one more time. With a 16 to hit.
That misses.
Sweet. So again, just one is able to connect on you, Quahog. And then Ilaria, you're up. What would you like to do?
All right. Let's see. Trying to figure out what I'm positioned here. Is this cauldron? What square is this cauldron on?
We'll say this square.
Okay, so she's probably right here.
Yeah.
Now you want to kick the cauldron over. I implanted the idea in your head.
I will kick it over at Era.
What the hell?
Just to see how she reacts.
It makes me grow like 30 feet.
Yeah.
Big era.
Radioactive like waste. Let's see. From my position, then probably be better for me to just over here. Actually, if I run over this way,
Mm-hmm.
then I can. I do something fun.
Something fun.
Let's see if this works. I'll just attack with my dagger onto this guy here.
Sweet.
20.
All right, that's a hit.
All right. Then we +4. 18.
Nice. You do a good amount of damage to guy number 2 here.
All right, and then after I attack him,
Mhm.
is there what's the light source in here right now?
It is just Loudmouth Pipe Noise's lantern.
That I
Okay.
have, by the way. I think might be
Cool.
me.
Oh, right, okay.
A little bit of a distance away.
So the light source is Era.
Yeah. So
I'm
we
glowing.
it's like a slight distance away there.
Mhm.
So as soon as she attacks, she's going to basically just like, slice him up a little, and then immediately just duck around this table.
Okay.
Like hiding in the darkness.
Mhm. Like underneath, behind the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll, I guess, a stealth check.
All right. Let's see. I click so many buttons here. 25.
Nice. You disappear behind this desk here in the room. Does that end your turn?
Yes, it does.
Sweet. Era, you're up.
Yeah. Okay. Out of fear for my best friend, Loud Pipe Noise,
Mhm.
I dramatically throw down the lantern. And
You
scream.
throw it down?
Yeah.
On a fire.
Wait, hold on, Era. Try long shot it into the cauldron.
Yeah, it explodes. We all die.
Just to see.
No. I dramatically throw it down. Okay. Well, middle ground. I throw it down and it's near. Wait, let me get my pointer. I throw it down in this direction. Oh, that's not the right thing. Wait.
Just right click.
Just
Shut
right
up. I throw it
click.
down. And then
Right next to the cauldron.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
right
One of
next.
the sparks flies in.
Cool. So you throw the lantern, and as it kind of hits the ground, it crashes, breaks, and the light goes out.
Sweet.
That's convenient for you, the one person that needed it the most.
So now you're standing here in this dark room. What would you like to do, Era?
Am I able to like sprint forward until I hit Metal Pipe Noise?
Yeah, if you want. You sprint into Loudmouth Pipe Noise, who, Loudmouth Pipe Noise, you are just suddenly, I mean, you see it coming, so you kind of brace yourself, but Era just kind of bonks into you.
Hey, what was that?
I'm trying to protect you. I'm gonna like, because obviously I know he's here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be right next to him. But like,
Okay.
There we go. So now I
I'll
can
be swinging in the dark.
Yeah, I'm swinging in the dark.
All right, go ahead and roll with disadvantage since you can't see.
Okay. Let's see. Roll.
Ooh, nice.
No.
You're facing the wrong way somehow.
I'm all turned around. Oh, that's not the right dice. Okay, well, I'm gonna try swing again. I'll be like, oh wait, okay, I'm facing the wrong direction. Wait, I wonder if you're able to turn tokens. Yeah, I like end up facing this direction. I'm like, oh wait, okay, let's.
Whoa! I didn't know you could turn tokens. That's freaky. That's like uncanny.
Okay.
Era starts doing backflips.
Instead of turning around, I dramatically backflipped in the Okay, let's see. A 10. Oh, what? I'm too focused on my doodles. I don't have this. Okay, that's an 18.
All right, that hits.
Yeah, facing the right direction.
Nice.
What? That's 10.
10 damage to guy number 2. Nice.
Yeah, and that's all I can do. That's both my actions.
All right. You use the momentum of your hammer to swing around into this guy, into the side of his head. Doesn't let out any noise as you strike him, but seems to be quite hurt.
Nice.
And next up is loud metal pipe noise.
Well, I mean, doesn't really make sense to attack this guy because I'm standing right next to him. So let me shoot the guy down at Kohawk, so Kohawk doesn't have to deal with him.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
He's got that range weapon, so pushing him away doesn't even matter. Gives a 20. I gotta get my spell attack bonus plus 8. Oh my god, I rolled a 3 and 3 and 2 today. What the hell did you roll?
They're loving you.
I got an 11. Does 11
That's
hit?
a miss.
Right. Let's try that again. Right, 25 should be.
Nice. That'll hit.
Seth. My god, these
Alright.
rolls suck today. Okay, I'll push this guy 10 feet.
You would probably just push him backwards into the wall here, because the angle it's coming
Alright.
from.
Yeah, that's how it works, I guess.
It's not like pool rules. So he kind of slams into the wall, kind of is knocked off balance for a second, but kind of regains himself and is not too affected by that. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
When you said pool rules, by the way, and I nearly spat it out.
Well, the D rules mean that if I back off, the guy gets to attack me, but if I just do this,
Yeah.
I'm legally allowed to do this, so
Okay,
I'll just do that.
Okay. Cool. You run a lap around guy number 2. He tries to take an opportunity attack, but he's just he like swipes behind you and is unable to. You're too fast.
Attack the pipe.
All right. Next up is guy number 1. Rolled even worse than loud metal pipe noise.
Ooh.
Is going to just swing at, he's going to, with his light crossbow, take a shot at Pipe, you're closest, so he's just going to go for you.
Yeah, sure,
First shot is an 8.
Yeah, it doesn't
Second
hit anything.
shot is a 22.
Right, of course that hits.
Nice,
22.
nice. And you take 6 piercing damage. I think they've only rolled 6 on damage so far. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then he moves forward a little bit, grabs the bedroll, wraps himself up in it. It looks very cozy. And ends his turn. Quahog, you're up.
Oh, he's cozy maxing.
What is that for?
Who knows? I am going to second wind because I'm slightly weakened right now.
Okay.
That's D10 plus fucking level. God damn it. Whatever. I have more HP than I did a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now let's just attack the guy in front of me again.
All right.
10 plus 9, that hits.
Mm-hmm.
D8 plus 8. 10 damage. Cool. That's attack 1. 11.
11 misses, unfortunately. So you slash into him with your first hit. He's looking quite damaged. But as you go to try to maybe finish him off, he ducks out of the way.
One of the shiny gems distracts me.
Yeah, one that looks particularly like a Chaos Emerald catches your eye.
Yeah. Okay. I'll add my turn there.
All
I
right,
really
so
want to kick the fucking cauldron down. But it's too near everybody at this point.
very sad. So guy number 2, as he kind of ducks out of the way of your attack, Quahog, is going to try to counterattack with his sickle at you.
Do you mean for free?
Yes, sorry, guy number 3.
Okay.
Alright, so the first one is a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's 7 damage.
Okay.
Swings one more time, and that's a 17.
17 is my armor class.
Alright. You take 6 more damage.
Another 6.
And then
Cool.
guy number 2 is going to just... He's kind of surrounded by all 3 of you right now. Kind of in a panicked maneuver, is just going to swing wildly with his scimitar. I'll say at Aira, since you were kind of the last one to bonk him. And that's a 15.
18 armor class.
And a 22.
That hits.
Alright. Just 6 damage.
No, these guys are kind of weak.
Yeah, they are. Alright, Ilaria, it's your turn. You're hidden beneath this desk here.
Nice. I wanna try to think of what the best move here is. I think from my location, I'm going to peek out and take a what's this red thing in like between me and the number 3?
The red things are all just like bedrolls on the ground.
Okay, so it's not gonna like block my vision.
No, it's just flat on the ground.
Okay, cool. I think because there's already 2 people attacking number 2, I'm going to, from my position, peek out from the other side of the table and take a shot at number 3.
Alright. Go for it.
I have advantage because I was in sneak, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. 16.
That hits.
Alright. What?
They should definitely die here. We know Wolfie attacks.
16.
16 to guy number... Oops, that's the guy number 3.
Yes.
Alright. Looks pretty hurt.
Not dead yet.
Not quite dead.
Alright. And then, you know the deal. Let's duck back under.
Alright.
Well,
That's
this scene would look so dumb. Like, Mario just crawls underneath the table, stabs the guy that crawls back in. I'm totally hit here.
It is quite comical. But it works.
For the first attack, I imagine she just ran over, like with her knife out, sort of like slashed the guy and then dipped under the table.
Hell yeah.
Fucking Bethesda game.
Yeah. I'm
Sweet.
not here. You can't see me.
Then next up, Aira.
Okay. I like me and Alara just pre-timing this guy. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna just hammer him again.
Do it.
Oh, am I still at disadvantage? Yeah, let me do that.
Yup.
I like how I am just blindly swinging.
It's a good visual.
Yeah, 21.
Alright, that hits.
Yeah. Pump. Nice.
Ooh.
6.
You kind of graze the side of this guy. You do a little bit of damage.
Damn. Well, let me. Hey, I keep having to do, maybe my second hit won't be.
Those are the goofy ass rolls today.
That was not correct. Okay, there we go. I'm actually trying to use, the features of the website.
The disadvantage button? Yo, nice.
Oh, come on.
You swing around and are facing the wrong way again.
Wait, let me. Woo. Okay.
Epic.
I hate seeing that.
Well, that's all I can do. That's both my actions.
The
Alright.
situation is so dumb. We have we have Ilaria hiding under a table, coming out and like
I'm
second
blind.
time. Era just like standing still, swinging around in circles.
This is the correct way to do it.
All right. Next up, loud metal pipe noise. Guy number 3 is just about dead. Guy number 2 is quite hurt. Guy number 3 is not hurt.
Yeah,
Or sorry, guy number 1 is not hurt.
I'll pick out number 3.
Okay.
18. Does 18 hit?
It does, yes.
Right, good. These guys don't have comical armor class.
They're not wearing any
Right,
armor. All right, you finish off guy number 3.
Nice, I get some hit points. Wait, it's warlock level plus charisma modifier. So that's 5. And my warlock level is 5. No, 4. 9.
Sweet.
No, wait, it is 5. 10.
So as you Eldritch Blast into this guy, you kind of suck
Eldritch
out
Blast
some
the
of his
guy
life
and suck
force.
all his life energy.
And as you see this guy collapse, rather than just fall to the ground a corpse, it just kind of dissipates into shadow and is gone. His sickle and light crossbow fall to the ground, along with the robes and bandages. And that ends your turn.
Why did I just hit my turn? I get 2 attacks.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll
Your first
have the
attack
guy
was just
above
so
me with
awesome.
disadvantage because maybe the other guys actually just fake.
All right.
Wait, how do I do disadvantage again? Oh yeah, minus.
Disadvantage button.
Okay. Oh my god, disadvantage is like the worst thing ever made.
Yep, you missed.
Right.
That's what
And
it
I'll
does.
use my movement to walk a circle around this guy.
Cool. He again tries to hit you, but you're just way too fast.
Well, he can't hit me anyway because D&D lore is.
Mechanically, he's not allowed to, but he still tries.
If you run circles around someone, they cannot hit you. But if you take a step back, which would be, you would think that like being like right next to someone would be like a good time to hit you. But no,
No.
when you step back, that is a good time to hit you.
That makes no sense. All right, so guy number 1 is going to take a few shots over towards Aira. The first one is a 23.
It hits, yeah.
Nice. It hits for 7 piercing damage. Second attack is an 8, misses. All right, at the end of the round, you hear a voice call out from by the door. What's going on in there? I saw some kind of light. What's happening?
We all just dramatically freeze.
The door kind of begins to open, and there is a figure in the doorway.
Bullhog desperately wants to kick the cauldron right now.
You see this like robed figure. Rather than black robes, it's this like dark blue. His face is not obscured, and he was seemingly able to speak. Kind of enters the room, takes everything in, and is now there. But we're still in initiative order, so we'll see how things play out for that. Next up is Quahog. What would you like to do?
I kick the fucking cauldron in his direction.
All right, go ahead and make a strength check. We'll see how far you can kick it, because it's pretty heavy.
Okay. Got
Come on, don't get me.
plus 5 on strength. I'm feeling good. Nice. Jesus Christ!
It just kind of like tips over, and the liquid kind of spills out of it,
It's
forming a puddle on the
pointing
ground.
direction, surely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
it doesn't like get him.
Okay.
You there, halt!
Hey, they started it. We just came in here and they started attacking us.
Is that end your turn?
No. No, I'm gonna go back here and kill this guy.
Okay.
I believe that hits.
What was it?
It was 16 plus my.
Oh yeah,
fucking,
that definitely hits.
Yeah, 25. 11 damage for the first attack.
All right, guy number 2 is very hurt.
Okay. 14. That also hits with my plus.
Mm-hmm.
And 15 damage total on this start.
Sweet. You finish off guy number 2, and the same thing happens where he just kind of dissipates and his things clatter to the ground. Hey, you killed him.
I like getting yelled at and then killing a guy. Hey, he was attacking my friends first.
All right. So that ends your turn. Ilaria, what would you like to do?
Like how we're all just surrounding this guy.
I love the cauldron to symbolize like it over.
Yeah. I think instead of like peeking out for now,
remember to delete guy number 2.
Yeah.
Just a minute.
Assuming this new guy doesn't know she's here yet, she is going to stay under the table and just listen in while, like, preparing to attack if he happens to, start any.
Okay, yeah. So you can like hold a reaction for if he attacks, and you can take your attack.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Ara, what would you like to do?
Wait, let me send my doodle.
Bearing in mind, there is no torch. Era doesn't know this guy exists.
Well, he did speak. Yeah.
I mean, I need a voice.
She's heard the voice, but...
I don't really know what I can do at this point, other than my pipe strategy of just running towards the guy and just wait till I slam into him.
Is that what you would like to do?
I don't know if that's the smart thing to do right here. But I'm also not very smart as it is.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna run up to him and slip on the puddle of liquid.
Yeah. Well,
you've also twirled around so much. You've got to be dizzy.
That's true.
You know what? I'm just gonna be a little child. I'm just gonna grab onto the clothes of a quahog and pipe. I don't know what's going on.
All right, you wait.
That torch would be helpful.
All right, so that'll be on a pipe noise as Ara kind of grabs you and Quahog, unaware of what's going on. What are you doing?
Should I just like keep attacking the phantom guys? I don't know.
It's up to you.
I'll admit, me attacking and killing Phantom Guy number 2 in front of this new person has kind of already fucked our chances.
Yeah, we don't know even we don't even know whether these guys were real people. They just kind of like disappear.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you know.
What you doing, Pipe?
Maybe I, as a magical man of magicalness, can negotiate with this other rope person who can actually talk.
Okay. What do you want to say?
On the other hand, we're kind of just like in a place where we shouldn't be in the first place. So this guy's probably just gonna like be like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you guys. Oh, I'm the magical man who's doing magical things down here." So I don't know. Maybe we could just kill. Maybe we could just be just for this one time. We could be murder hobos. Nah, I'm good. I'm healthy. I'm gonna get attacked. Okay, I'll just okay, wait, I got a 5 and 10. 20. Oh yeah, I gotta walk all the way up to this guy. I would like to walk outside and shake his hand.
Do you say anything or just like extend your hand?
I guess I could say hello. I mean, he seemed to speak human language.
All right, you say hello. You extend your hand. He kind of looks down at it and back up at your face, and he just goes, "Who are you, and why are you here?"
Hello, I'm a pipe representative of Mugcord Guild.
Mugcord Guild. What business do you have down here?
actually lost. And we were
It's-
asking these guys for help, but they didn't respond at all. I don't know whether they can speak our language, and at some point they just started attacking us.
The guy kind of looks over into the corner at guy number 1, who is at this point has lowered his weapon, is just standing silently, and looks back at you, Pipe, and just goes, "Yeah, they are hard to communicate with. I'll give you that. So, while I'm not thrilled at the fact that you killed them, I myself am not too fond of them between us. But unfortunately, you are still trespassing, lost or not.
We were trespassing. We were just like following this tunnel, and then like we didn't even know where this tunnel belongs to any sort of entity. We just kind of thought it was like under the earth.
Well, you had to have made your way in here somehow. We have entrances that are guarded.
We find an alternate entrance, just kind of hide in the outskirts. Promise.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna be so cheeky?
10. I don't have any modifiers.
All right.
Straight 10.
He just kind of looks over at you, Quahog. We actually have this entire mining system entirely mapped out, so I'm aware of all entrances, all nooks and crannies within here. Your foolishness is not able to fool me. So I'll ask again, where did you come from?
Well, we're kind of new to this place, so we just kind of found this like entrance where nobody was standing around. I guess your guards were on break. You probably want to scold them for that. Because we wanted to ask someone where this would lead, but because nobody was there, we just kind of went inside, checked where this goes anywhere. And then we came across these guys, and they also couldn't answer us. So we're just kind of lost in general. We don't really know where we are.
I see. Well, I would compliment you on the fact that you were able to kill 2 of these guys, but to be honest, it's not much of an achievement.
Yeah, they were not much of anything, but I mean, if you would like to guide us outside of these ruins, these tunnels, like we're just kind of lost, honestly.
I see. Well,
could you bring us to the next closest settlement? We haven't like really been to one yet.
unfortunately, I'm not quite the voice of authority within here, but I can bring you to the person who is, and perhaps you can have a conversation with her, and maybe she will see eye to eye with you.
Your boss? Yeah, sure. Let's talk to his boss.
Wonderful. In that case, why don't you all follow me? And he kind of walks out the door, looking back, expecting you all to follow.
Just kind of step around the puddle of cauldron fluid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still holding on to Quahog's
Yeah.
some sort of clothing.
Alright, Ilaria,
Yeah.
come. Get out of it.
Yeah. Pipe
Yeah.
through. Ilaria's standing in the cauldron slime.
Hey, yeah, let's do that.
Did the
Sweet.
cauldron slime like dissolve the ground or anything?
I like how the guy's still just like cozy Maxine over here.
Yeah.
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check on the cauldron fluid.
Nice. 15 plus 1, 16.
No bubbling. It's just kind of puddling up. It appears to be pretty thick.
Quite viscous.
Well,
Yeah.
Considering that these guys are just, I don't know, workers or something, I presume you just kicked over their soup.
Oh, maybe. Well, I don't know. I don't know if they need to eat. Hey, excuse me.
Yes.
Guy.
Yep.
May I ask your name, by the way? I'm Quahog.
My name is Byron.
Byron. Okay, epic. What's in that cauldron that I so weirdly kicked over?
Well, nothing anymore. Why don't you follow me? Come on. Come.
Okay. Okay, Byron not a fan. I get it. I've not made the best first impression.
Alright, so do you all follow Byron here?
Yeah, I think talking to his boss is probably a good idea. We were just kind of
Yeah.
loitering around anyway.
Yeah,
Sweet.
exactly.
Alright, so as you follow this guy, I'm going to go take a piss really fast, because I have to
I was
piss.
just gonna ask if you took a piss break.
Let's
That's
go.
all.
Let's go.
I kind of didn't think about the fact that we've been kind of doing nothing. Like, nothing of importance. We're just walking around.
That's valid, you know. That's
Well,
part of the
technically
fun of
speaking,
D&D.
we are on like a mission, and we're just loitering around.
Yeah.
But he did say his boss is a woman, so maybe we get to have another Ilaria wrist check opportunity where they won't be murdered by chickens.
Thanks.
It was a mistake. By mistake, I mean Tegan made the health pools quite low. Turns out when 8 chickens attack you, you kind of like get ripped to shreds very quickly.
Penis.
Let's check my YouTube recommended.
I'll do the same. Just you know, just for comparison's sake.
Got some Hearthstone stuff. Kendrick Lamar.
Appreciating the art style of Sonic Rush 3D. Sonic Roboblast 3, Sonic the Hedgehog 3D. The greatest legal casino heist in history.
I watched one video essay about Eminem, and now
That was a
I
good
keep
video, by the way.
I keep seeing Kendrick Lamar.
That
casino one, Wolfie?
Yeah, the casino one was a good video.
Fair. Color TV Game 15, Nintendo's 1977.
But yeah,
porn
Josh, how
movie.
did that one video go? The one you uploaded?
It has like fucking 10 views.
That's so sad.
How many videos does it actually have? Wait, it has 160. Oh, that's actually pretty
Nice.
good. Yeah, never mind. It got like
The thumbnail works. I'm telling you.
the thumbnail is like cropped incorrectly, by the way.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, it is.
I'll-
His has been broken.
Nice.
but still has 160 views, so you know, doing very well. Wolfie Manga Unboxing at 117, Note Taker at 101.
Nice. We're
Epic
popping
Anime
off.
Soundtrack 618. Mugcord's coming back. But yeah.
Facts.
Mugcord is doing good.
All right. So as you all have taken your piss in canon, you continue following this guy who leads you down the hallway, further into this cavern. You all follow.
The implication, by the way, of you voicing that guy and you going to take a piss implies that he also took a piss.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Just straight into the cauldron puddle or something.
You don't know. Anyway, he continues around the corner of this chamber, which leads into a long hallway, kind of heading out in that direction, just another straight hall. It's probably about a couple 100 feet across until there is, like, you see a large set of iron doors on the opposite side. And as you're walking down this hallway, there are a couple more sets of these wooden doors on either side that you walk past. And again, the only light sources in here are these very faint crystals in the wall. So, Aira, you are still once again not able to see as you follow this guy. He doesn't say anything as he leads you. Is there anything you guys want to do as you're following?
We're gonna need to, like, gradually immerse Aira back into the light once this is all said and done, by the way. If we just jolt her to like sunny outside day, that'll be really bad for her eyes, you know?
You mean I?
Facts.
You're right.
It's
Sorry. Apologies, I forgot for a minute.
Oh, if
How
Aira
dare
if
you.
Aira just like swapped the eye patch around and like used the eye that's used to being in the dark, Aira could see it normally, no problem.
Oh, that's true.
Yup.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, That's how it works. I saw it
That's
on like
Era's
I
lore.
saw it on a murder mystery show before. It must be true.
Her eye patch eye has dark vision.
Whoa, that's awesome.
I think Detective Cohen had a case like this.
Peak.
Where, like,
All right.
Anyway. I'll
Cool.
just ask the guy, are all those other wooden doors, do they lead to rooms like the one we were just in?
Similar, yes. They are kind of, you could call it barracks, I suppose. These people just live here.
Fair. That's all I've got.
why people live in a mine? This is awful.
To mine, of course. Anyway, continue. Let's go. Follow me.
The
He-
class certainly not doing well. We're in this
Yeah, and you look around. I mean, you don't see any like mining equipment or anything. It's just these rooms, the doors, these halls. It doesn't look like anything has been mined from the walls of this cavern. But you follow this guy towards the opposite side of this hallway, where you are met with this large double set of iron doors. The guy kind of reaches out. There's this kind of knocker on it. He knocks a few times and calls out, "Lady Voris, we have visitors." And a moment passes, and you hear a voice call from inside. Very well. Okay, let them inside. I'll speak with them. Thank you. Sorry, what?
Warsay?
Voris was the name, he said.
Boris.
So Byron opens up these doors and kind of motions for you to step inside. He himself does not enter.
Yeah, let's just enter.
Fuck it, why not, you know?
All right. As you enter this room, everyone just go ahead and roll a perception check a minute.
Yeah, Josh, go ahead.
Yep.
Perception.
14.
Okay.
Yo, nat 20.
Nice.
Plus 2 to 22.
Good roll. 15.
27.
Wow. Okay. So let me switch scenes here a minute.
Everyone's got their A game on when it comes to meeting the lady boss.
It seems so. Let me. Oops. Can you see everything here?
Missing image may have been deleted.
No,
Yeah.
You can
Yes.
see the room.
I can-
But you see everything?
I can
Big
see.
room
see
with a huge
chairs.
throne and the table and shit.
Looks
I can
like
see
it.
like a table and what looks to be a throne, and that's about it.
Sweet. That's all you need to see right now as I describe the room. So the first thing you notice is that it is not dark like the rest of the caverns were. Because sitting on this large desk is the only light source you've seen this entire time, besides the ones that you've brought on your own. It's just a small flickering lantern. It kind of casts light upon the rest of the chamber, reflecting off these like rainbow crystals that are inset in the walls, illuminating shadows and light, all infinite colors, of course. The room, let's see. So there was the shadows, the lights, and then across from this desk, from where you entered, there's this large chair that appears almost like this dark obsidian throne with these like jagged edges sticking up from the back. And there are several of these same gems kind of set into it. The light that's kind of reflecting from these crystals illuminates the frame of the figure currently sitting in this chair. Now I'm going to bust out the art that I made because I couldn't find any good art.
No! She's like a drow, or Jesus blue.
Yes, you see this tall, thin drow woman with this like purplish gray skin. She's wearing a long, flowing red and black skirt, the bottom of which kind of flows up, connecting to like these golden bracelets on her wrists. She's got this long white ponytail extending from the back of this mantle she's wearing. It's got 4 devilish horns kind of protruding from the top of it. not pictured. She's wearing a golden, like, metallic corset that's engraved with this same familiar snaking infinity symbol. And the back of the corset extends up her neck into this tall black collar. And she just kind of is scowling as you enter.
It's a pretty cool thing.
And Loud Metal Pipe Noise and Ilaria, both with your high perception checks, you clock in kind of the corners of the room, hiding within the shadows. There are a few more of these figures.
Don't worry, guys.
But Kohog and Arad, you don't spot them. They're kind of hidden in shadow.
Don't worry, guys. We'll just pass the wrist check.
She kind of.
I'd like to approach this woman.
All right, as you do, she.
Is the table as big as it is pictured here?
It is a very comically large table. Yes.
Is she also sitting like on a comically large throne, and she's like tiny on it?
No, no. It's a large throne, but she looks. It's not like she's like her legs are not hitting the ground. It's just the back is very tall. If you know what I mean. So as you approach her, she kind of stands up out of this chair she's sitting in, kind of looks at you. I was not aware that we were going to be having guests today. I suppose you were able to make it past our security. Come in. Let's have a talk. Why don't you? And she kind of motions for the rest of you to follow into the chamber. And as she extends her hand, she kind of waves it a little bit, casts some kind of incantation, and the doors behind you close. Come on in. Let's talk.
I'd like to extend my hand for a handshake. Like, I guess I'm gonna walk around here because the table's way too big.
As you try to walk around the table, this figure steps out and stops you.
Oh.
Please, why don't we talk before getting too familiar? So who are you and why are you here?
Do you ever want to stand at the back?
Yes, come in. Make yourselves comfortable, please.
I guess I don't have to hold on to Quahog anymore now that I can see.
That's true.
But why do you say that as if like, Cog smells horrible? Of this.
Get me away from this one.
Quahog's been on Reddit too much recently. The body odor's kicking in.
But yeah, I'll do the talking. Hello, I am Pipe, representative of Mugcord Incorporated.
Welcome, Pipe, and welcome, Mugcord Incorporated. My name is Voris, and, well, I suppose you found yourselves into our little operation we've got going on down here. So why have you come down here?
Yeah, we just kind of stumbled across, like, an opening, and there was nobody there, and because we were kind of lost, we were just like, maybe this will bring us to somewhere where people are, because we're kind of lost. We're not from here, we're foreigners, as you could say.
Foreigners?
And,
where have you come from?
The material plane?
Ah, I heard there was some exciting business going on between the planes. Are you involved in any way?
Yeah, we're just like a scouting party, really.
Scouting? What are you scouting for?
We were just kind of sent here by our own, because we were just kind of like looking for information for what is going on, and we're the team for this area, but we kind of got lost.
Well, that's unfortunate. I might be able to offer you a hand if that's something you'd be interested in. It seems fate has brought us together. You wandered in here accidentally, and now here we are having this conversation. Let's chat a little bit. So again, you said you were scouting and you got lost. And you come from the material plane. Okay. Why don't you follow me? There's something that I think you would like to see. She kind of stands up and grabs this lantern, walks around the table back towards the rest of you, kind of acknowledges the three of you standing there, and says, "Let's walk and talk a little bit, shall we?" And begins making her way back towards the door you entered from.
Yeah, let's follow this
Yeah, sure.
large lady.
All right. As you kind of make your way towards the door, before you even get to it, it suddenly bursts open. And then standing there, you see there's this figure who's panting. He's out of breath. It's this demon who, if you remember last time, there was one guy who escaped the fight that you had before you had entered. You recognize this is the same figure. He bursts in, panting, out of breath. Oh, milady, we've been compromised. There's intruded. Excuse. Pardon me. As he kind of trails off there, his Voris responds, well, oh dear, punctual as always, Manzo. She extends her hand, and you see these like wisps of electric energy form at her hand, and this demon figure kind of begins cowering. No, my lady, please, I can explain. And as this is happening, is there anything that you all are doing as it appears she is about to attack this figure, or are you just going to let this happen?
He's talking about us, I think.
No, who's this guy?
Sorry, I already said it.
Oh my god. Oh.
Well, I've kind of put that together already, thank you. Anyway, she lets off this like spell of this electric energy. It kind of hits into this demon who kind of just collapses onto the floor, completely charred. A dead corpse on the ground in the room with you. Sorry about that.
Where's the position of everyone? We need to have this like mapped out properly.
Yes, sorry. So this lady would have been around here.
We're like here.
Guy entered.
The guy was like
just like right here, yeah.
Right.
But he's dead now. Well, sorry for the interruption there. Anyway, if you wouldn't mind following me.
I guess I don't have human resources over here.
Nice and tight. That's a chuckle, real sitcom ass line.
Facts. And it plays the little commercial lick. We cut to commercials. We come back, and we're back. So as you make your way towards this door here, the three of these like cultist-looking figures kind of fall in line behind you, like kind of almost flanking you like that. Just kind of following you as you go. So are you all just following?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
I see
We're like
nothing bad that can go wrong.
We're in some weird area, and there's like a hot evil lady who's telling us to come with her while we're like.
She is very hot. Yeah, look at that. Look at the art. Yeah. All right.
You know what they say when you see a hot evil lady in a tag in RPG, just follow her.
That is exactly what they say.
Has never gone wrong.
All right, so exiting the door, she turns to the left, kind of down this another hallway that you had, kind of adjacent to the one that you had came from. You walk further down this hall, passing by another door that's labeled laboratory. And as you pass, you can hear this like crashing and banging, a small explosion coming from inside, and you hear some like a voice just kind of loudly cursing inside as you walk past. And Voris speaks up. Sorry, don't mind the clutter. We've kind of got a newish operation here, and we're still kind of adjusting to things. So you come from the material plane on a scouting mission. If you wouldn't mind me asking, who are you scouting for, or what? Or who do you work for, I guess, is my question.
But we are representatives of like an association of the temples over there, and they're sending us over here because of all of the weird plane ruckus, and we're just kind of looking for what is going on, where it is infecting our planes.
I see. You mentioned a temple. Do you know which temple specifically?
Well, it's like the organization of like multiple of them. Most of them, in fact. I think the over like you know how like there's like in the capital there's like a shrine dedicated for like all of them, and like as a higher religious organization, we're like they are the ones who are paying us as far as we know.
Go ahead and roll a deception check.
Don't worry, guys. I'm the #1 deceiver.
Under the deceiver.
Actually, it's Pipe the Deceiver.
Pipe the Deceiver.
Alright, I'll use my Kenku Recall because I never use them.
Okay.
My deception is EDD 8. We got a 20. Got advantage. We got a +8. Oh, it's a nat 20 +8.
All right. Okay.
Look at me passing the risk check so hard.
Riz, yeah. So she just kind of nods. Okay, I see. Just from the material plane. Okay, I see. Yeah, there have certainly been strange goings on, and you've kind of found yourselves honestly right in the middle of it. And well, I guess if you would be willing to work with me and my compatriots here, we could maybe come to an agreement, an understanding, and I can give you the answers you are looking for, and you can give me some help in my goals. Is that something that you think maybe you would be interested in?
I mean, we have a contract to do, so as long as it doesn't come, we gotta finish that, so we can't do something that would be complete. It still has to be regarding that goal in the grand scheme, so we can't book her off and do something completely worthless for that mission. It's
Of
a
course.
well-paying mission, and we have a reputation to protect here.
I understand completely. I will say that if you were to aid me, you would be very close to the goings on within the realms, and you might be able to find the information you're looking for. So it sounds like it could be a mutually beneficial agreement. But of course, I don't want to just lure you in without giving you any of the details. So again, follow me. I'll show you kind of what's going on. And as you've been walking, the caverns have begun twisting and turning, leading steeper down into the ground. The light that's kind of reflecting from the lantern that Voris is carrying is reflecting these gems as they kind of almost seem to get larger the further you descend. And as you continue down the chamber here, you begin to notice a strange smell in the air. You can't quite tell specifically what it is. It's pretty faint at this point. But there is definitely this air of unpleasance. Is there anything you do as you continue?
I feel like we just keep going. Don't raise
And we're doing.
questions.
I think we're doing well.
Yeah, nothing bad has happened yet.
Sweet. So she kind of just continues.
Feel free to say stuff if you're sussing out.
Yes, of course. Well, so as you mentioned and as you've seen, the people that work for me are not always the most impressively capable individuals. But with that being said, you are all the first who have fully infiltrated into the space here, and so I suppose there is some merit there. So I'll congratulate you for that, and I'll acknowledge that you are likely quite a capable crew. And as she says that, she kind of looks back at the other cultists who are following and kind of sneers at them. They don't react or anything, but she just continues walking.
I even do workplace harassment because they don't care enough.
Well, they're just... well, I don't want to be too mean.
They're kind of weird. Why do they not have bodies? And why are they hiding their faces?
Well, for the people who don't have much capability to begin with, in order to begin forging their way down the path of greater abilities and power, they often have to give up something of importance to them, and able to, for some, maybe give up their sight, for others, their voice, and for others, well, both. As they form contracts with beings who are stronger and who so beneficially have granted boons to us as we continue our investigations and our journeys down here. But I I want to assure you, if you do decide to help me out, again, you are far more capable than these individuals are, even now that they've been granted their boons. So I don't think you need to worry too much about giving up your eyes. And she kind of looks over at Aira as she says that, or anything else. I mean it in the best way possible. The eye patch suits you very well. And as you continue talking to her, the stench that you noticed before begins getting stronger and stronger. And I'll have you all go ahead and roll a perception check.
The sea order.
To see if you
Say
can
that,
suss out
you're
what
the-
this might be.
You're the one.
Well,
Yo.
not fucking 20.
Ooh.
Apparently, Cog is the #1 smeller.
Yeah.
Quahog is well versed in things that smell like shit.
Got a 19.
Okay, Quahog lore.
It's a 12.
Perception, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A sniff perception.
11.
Alright, so Quahog, as this scent gets stronger and stronger, you kind of begin putting two and two together. This is definitely the unmistakable scent of rot, and probably death. Just like the scent you would get from an old corpse, as you descend. Is there anything you are all doing, or are you just kind of letting her continue talking as you walk?
I'm going to, guys, it smells really, really like a corpse where we're going. Just kind of whispering it, you know, outside of her ear, so as best as I can.
I hope it's not
I-
a party of corpses.
We maybe shouldn't do this, actually.
But
You know,
I'm sure
it mo-
she's just going to show us the flesh bits.
You guys want to see my
That
body?
doesn't good though, Pike, does it? We could just kill her. I know you like hot babes, but we could just kill her. Or we could just run, turn and run away.
What's wrong with the flesh bits?
I feel like we're being led. She was just talking about like making people give up their sight and their vision and stuff. Like
Don't worry. I got this. Miss Bison. M. Bison?
Voris, thank you.
Boris.
Not even
Bison was the
close.
other guy.
Yes.
I'm noticing a different sort of smell down here. I mean, I know it's a tunnel system, so it probably doesn't have the best ventilation. But what is with the rot smell?
Yeah, I'm terribly sorry about that. I can't stand it myself, but I do have to kind of put up with it in order to
Door is going 1 second.
the world pauses.
We pause sound effect. Doo doo.
True.
Never mind, we're good.
Nice. So yeah, she says like I can't stand the smell myself, but it's just something I've been having to put up with as we prepare for what it is that we are planning to do. And everything will make sense in just a moment. Just we're almost there. Please continue.
I don't
And she
actually know
just
much
keeps
about the
walking.
geography of this plane. Do they also have flesh pits?
I'm sorry.
Do you have flesh pits?
Are there
the
flesh
three
pits
of
where
them
you
do.
come from?
Well, no, that's a different plane, but that's like the only thing I could imagine smell like this. That's why I'm asking.
Flesh pit. I guess it depends how you define a flesh pit. I'm not familiar with the term.
It's areas in the infernal areas.
Well, I apologize. I'm not familiar.
It's not really a vacation spot. I understand.
It doesn't sound like it. I have to be honest. So as you continue walking, eventually the floor begins to kind of even out, no longer slanting downwards. She kind of speaks up. Well, it looks like we've just about arrived. You come across one final corner, and as you come around it, before you see there's this very, very large chamber. There are sconces and torches hanging on the walls in spaced intervals. You see there is some old mining equipment scattered around. There's various bags and pouches filled with like pickaxes, and you see some larger mining vehicles with drills, kind of similar to what you saw as you entered. But most of it looks like it has not seen use in a long time. And as you enter this chamber, you see the source of this pungent odor that you've been smelling. Let me change scenes here a moment. Do. Let's see if it actually worked.
I can't wait for it to be like a tag and drawing.
Let's see.
I tried to fill up the whole thing with these zombie tokens, but I ran out of memory and wasn't able to. So sorry. Just pretend the whole room was filled with these zombie tokens.
I moved my hand by accident when I was moving.
How dare you? So yeah, you see there are these countless corpses and just piles of bones laying all around in this chamber in various states of decay. There are weapons scattered all around throughout them. There's short swords, crossbows, daggers, all kinds of weaponry. They are all just lying motionless on the ground. They're not like animated corpses or anything. They are just dead bodies piled up in here. Everyone go ahead and make a perception check.
Alright.
There's a lot of perceiving going on.
15.
There is. There's a lot of stuff to see.
16.
Oh, not one.
Nice.
Era moment.
Third, that one.
All right. So who rolled above a 15?
Me and... Or 15 included?
Yes.
Me and Pipe.
Okay. All right. So you look around at some of these corpses. The first thing you notice about them is they all have this infinity snake symbol carved into their forehead. Some of it's like into the flesh of the corpses, and some of it's actually carved into the bone of the skulls, for those of them that have decayed further. Quahog, you notice specifically some of these bodies have clothes that you recognize that would have been worn by like law enforcers from the zone of the Green Hills. The people known as the Cutters of Diamonds. You'd recognize some of them wearing these garments. And Loud Metal Pipe Noise, you also recognize members of the army of the Barony of the Eastern Weald. This kind of force of rangers known as the Grove Watch. You recognize those from like where you come from. So yeah, you enter this chamber, and Voris kind of walks a little ways forward into the room and turns around looking at you. She kind of gestures at the corpses behind her and says, "Well, this is it. This is my regiment of the Undying Army." Quite disgusting, isn't it? She turns back around and passes through some of these piles of corpses. She's just kind of like wandering around, inspecting everything. Are you all doing anything?
I'm gonna say we're hanging back, and I'm gonna whisper to the party. This is absolutely the undead army that's being, like, raised to ravage the landscapes of our realm. Like, 100%, right? There's no way this isn't that.
It's pretty likely.
You can just nuke this room.
I don't think so.
Maybe when they're all dead, but she's gonna just fucking reincarnate them or whatever, bring them back to life, necromance them up.
If their bodies are disintegrated, can you revive them?
It depends on what kind of necromancy you're doing, I guess.
That doesn't bode well.
I'm not much of a necromancer myself. Or more of a demon kind of guy.
Okay. I think we should kill her.
Just assuming that like we can do that. I mean, like I'm pretty scared now, considering that the fact that we're talking to like a necromancer who has able to provide that many corpses. That's a pretty good point. Like I feel like we might be cooked if we like don't rizz ourselves out of this one.
Remember all those businessmen we had to kill? This is like 10,000 times that.
As you're
Don't
kind of
worry,
having
guys.
this conversation amongst yourselves, she, from like a little ways into this pile of corpses, she turns around and says, "If you decide that making an agreement and an arrangement with me is not up your alley, well, this is what you're up against, effectively." She kind of bends over, grabs a dagger, and like twirls it around a little bit, throws it kind of into the neck of one of the nearby corpses, and looks back. "However, should we strike a deal, they will be at your beck and call, fighting under and, well, alongside you." She kind of walks back towards you a little bit. "I know they're vile, they're disgusting, but they do make for great followers. They never talk back, and they always do as they're told. What do you say? What do you think?"
Milady, what is your military strategy regarding fighting dragons? Because looking at this army, they're kind of useless against one.
Indeed. Well, this is not, to be honest, the entire army. We have actually a ritual that we're performing nearby to raise mounts that we will ride into battle. If you're interested in seeing that, I could show you as well.
Are we talking about flying mounts? Because it wouldn't really like resolve the problem of the fact that this army is just a bunch of like low tier goon zombies, and those are like completely ineffective against flying enemies.
Indeed, they are. We do have a plan for that. I would be careful in sharing too much information about our strategy with people who have not allied themselves with myself and my cause. So if you're willing to assist me in our onslaught, and it seems you know a little bit further than you have let on, we are indeed going up against a dragon. So, if you'd be willing to help us out,
We just have a lot of experience.
we can
with
speak.
dragons, so it's
Just a lucky guess, I suppose. Okay, I see.
Well, I mean, it's like the first like if you see a big giant army of undead, what's the first thing you think about? What can this army do? And I'm looking at them and thinking this army couldn't do anything against a dragon. It's pretty pointless. You know, it's just a bunch of burning flesh at that point.
Well, you have good instincts for battle, I suppose. Again, if you'd be willing to discuss further our plans, I could show you more.
Well, I mean,
And I'm sorry, I haven't really put you in much of a spot of decision here. If you don't want to help, I suppose I could just turn you into corpses and you could join the pile here, and you'll unfortunately end up helping out either way.
this seems like a pretty weird situation. You know, you must imagine. You know, it must be weird when you're like in a foreign land and then there's this big elf lady who's like, "Hey, let me show you something," and then the thing she shows you is a giant army of like the dead corpses, and now she's threatening you to turn you into a corpse and like force you to serve her. It's a weird situation. You know, I haven't really dealt with this. I don't think it's illegal either.
Oh, of course not. This is horribly illegal. And that's why I can't let you leave here. You've stumbled into our territory. I, to be honest, don't know how much you know. You've clearly slaughtered some of our guards who let you in here, and
Hey, slaughter is like it's like a thing that you guys do apparently, considering that you have like a big army, but and talk about raiding villages, but we were just defending ourselves from like weird guys in like culty masks attacking us. You know.
Yeah,
I never use the word slaughter. We are very fine people. I mean, look at my clothes. No blood on them. Does this look like a slaughterer to you? No.
well, I
hate to be that
apologize.
person, but I mean, you could have just told us to leave instead of bringing us down here, and then we wouldn't have seen any of this.
You could have just told us that there's a giant army of zombies as well, because honestly, the smell is really not making me feel good.
Like,
Again,
we didn't want anyone learning about this. This is kind of on you.
I suppose you might be right, but I mean, any more corpses for my army is more corpses for my army, so I'll welcome you in if you'd like to join.
It is very unromantic, I must say.
What's the play, guys?
Look, first and foremost, I think we can discuss this, but I think, like, can we go back to the other chamber? I'm really starting to feel icky, and I don't want to like vomit next to a lady. I think that is like very ungentlemanly behavior, I think I would have to commit ritual suicide from that.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
The best persuasion check ever.
I don't want to
I mean-
puke in front of you.
I'll be enough, not the first evil woman that's threatened to kill me while surrounded by corpses.
It's true. Let me get an advantage on this as well from Kenku Recall.
All right.
Oh, that's 23.
All right. She kind of hesitates for a moment and looks you up and down. I suppose if you'd rather do negotiations in a space more fitting for conversation, I would not be opposed. Indeed, we can head back up. Give me just a moment. You see, she kind of begins casting a spell under her breath, waving her arms around. Do any of you do anything as she does?
This is Guys,
Don't
how
worry.
quickly do you think we can interrupt her spell?
You can't really interrupt a spell without counterspell Cohawk, don't worry about it.
Okay, I'll leave it. I'll leave it.
All right.
Okay, I got this.
Okay. She continues casting her spell, and as she mutters a final incantation, you see two of the corpses animate and kind of flank her and follow her as she approaches back towards you.
Okay, just two.
Well, it's not an army, but it's help. Follow me. Let's head back up to her chamber and let's have a conversation.
Maybe like
She.
all over these guys, they smell pretty bad.
I'm sorry, no, unfortunately. The smell won't be as bad as it is down here, but you'll have to understand.
I guess I'll try to chug through it.
Alright, she begins heading back up the caverns, flanked again by those three cultists and these now two zombies as well. Do you follow? Is there anything you'd like to do?
Oh yeah,
We'll
let's get out
follow
of this.
for now, yeah.
Let's get out of this stenchy flesh chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Essentially dead end flesh chamber.
Alright, so she walks back up all the way in complete silence. As opposed to yapping as she did on the way down here, she doesn't seem to have anything more to say until you arrive back up at the chamber. And as you make your way back up, you pass again by this laboratory. She stops next to the door to it, looks back at you. She just says, "Excuse me for just a moment. I'm sorry. I'll be right back." She heads into the laboratory, leaves the door open, and you can kind of see inside there. It's not a huge room, but it is indeed a laboratory. There's all sorts of tables and beakers and like the scientific experiment stuff in here. And you see another figure who's just kind of wearing this like white lab coat. It's very smoky within the room. You can't quite make out too many details. But as she enters the room for a moment, leaving you out in the hallway, is there anything you are all doing?
This is our chance to build. Do we want to run? Do we want to run for it and not have to face this lady anymore? Who's clearly like a huge antagonist. I don't know about you guys. I don't have like the resources to endure a fight right now.
Well, that's the problem. If we try to escape and get caught, I think we're cooked.
Well, all the zombies are in the other room.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like those
But
shadowy
she's
guys
like
would like
forcing
everywhere.
us to like agree to work with her.
I mean, maybe we can like do a little bit of espionage, double agent sort of scenario.
I think we've done enough espionage as it is.
Again, I got a dip, but if you want to control Ari or anything, you feel free.
Okay, we probably won't go too much longer.
Alright, just let me know what happens.
All right,
Just
sounds
tell
good.
us, do you want us to ally the hot lady, or do you want us to kill the hot lady?
Yeah, what's your plan? Or run.
Try
One of
not
those three.
try not to fight her. Is the only word of advice.
Okay.
We'll kill her. And whether or not we run our ally is a different thing. Okay, got it.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Hmm.
Alaria's eyes kind of haze over a little bit.
Whoa, what the
Guys,
fuck?
your eyes not looking too well. I think we should,
Yeah. By the way, bye Wolfie.
Yeah, bye.
Gone.
Bye, Wolfie.
Missed the shot. Okay.
Now that
okay.
now the question arrives: Do we
And
try to continue with risk checks, or do we bail and hope
I,
that we can make it out without being like blocked and then killed?
I will say you do see standing over by the door to the chambers that you first met Vorus in is Byron, the figure who led you there. He's just kind of standing next to the door, seemingly some kind of guard.
Do you guys
He's
think we
found
can
at the
take them
door.
without getting like double cornered from the back and then die?
I don't know.
I mean, with
Hold
our
on,
rolls
give me-
today.
Hold on, I need
Yeah.
a sort of layer. We're at the lab. The lab is on the way to the chamber. Have we already passed the big curve that we came, or the big like 90-degree corner
The
that we came
big
from?
90-degree corner, the second one that you passed, was by Vorus's chambers. That was basically at the corner of that long hallway and the one that heads down into the lab. And then so further out, straight from Vorus's chamber door, is the first hallway that you entered, forming the 90 degrees with the other hallway.
Okay. Okay, so we would need to. Fuck. Yeah, I don't think we can. I don't think we can take him in the time it takes her to just be in the lab or anything like that. So. I guess we're
Don't
just
worry.
waiting it out.
Don't worry. I'm, as you can see,
your
I'm
reach actually gotta go insane.
Don't worry, I'm very charming. You can tell she's like she's appreciating us.
Yeah.
All right. So after
Of course.
a moment passes, she walks back out of the laboratory. This time, she is followed by the figure that you saw from within the smoke. And now that you get a better look, it's this kind of hunched over guy. It looks to be like he looks like a gnome, but he's like the height of a human or an elf. He's got like pointed ears like an elf and like this long gnome-like nose. He's wearing this white lab coat, a huge pair of goggles over his eyes. He kind of just looks over at you in your direction, doesn't say anything, but just kind of nods, acknowledging you. And
I like
Vorus
to point
goes,
at him and say, "Wait to look like a conniving scientist."
Sorry, this is Razla. He's kind of our scientific experimental mind here. He'll be joining us for our negotiations. So if you'd like to follow me back over to the chamber. And you've already met Byron. He'll be joining us as well. Come on in, make yourselves comfortable. Again, I'd like this to be as pleasant as possible. And again, sorry for the stench of these disgusting zombies, but I just wanted a little bit of extra firepower should things go awry, which I'm sure they won't. I'm sure we'll have a very charming conversation and we will come to an agreement.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, we can enter into negotiations. You know, we're contract workers after all.
All right. So she leads you back into her chambers, followed by Razla and Byron, as well as the three cultist figures and the two zombies. She closes the door behind you all, looks at you. All right, well, let's get to negotiation. And I guess we'll pick up there next time on Mug and D.
Ooh,
Dun dun dun.
that's a good cliffhanger.
I know, right? Can't wait to wait 7 months to play again.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, okay, Josh.
Enough time to read the art of the deal before the next time.
Yeah, study up.
I forget if you work on Tuesday or not.
No, okay, yeah, Tuesday I'm pretty much always free, to be fair. I'll... Hold on a minute. I mean, let's wrap up the video. I can see if I can find...
Oh yeah, I forgot. Bye, thanks for watching.
Wait. Make sure to subscribe and like, because when you say that...
True. Like and subscribe.
Yeah,
Follow for
leave us some
more.
chat.